Good morning, everyone. So there is one question that I get asked a lot by some associates, especially in the past, and other dentists as well. And this question is, how can I increase my production? Or what are the ways to help me increase my billings? Or I feel like my billings are very low and I want to make them higher. My advice to you responding to that type of question or request is, instead of focusing on the financial gains and the production per day, is to focus on one thing. Instead, ask this question: how can I add more value to my patients and make sure they're getting the best dentistry they can get on my chair? If you focus all your energy on that, by default your production and your billings will go up, but you will have better satisfaction when you're doing your dentistry, which means focus all your energy or your associates' energy on learning how to communicate, how to diagnose, how to execute more complex dentistry. For example, instead of offering their patients large fillings, they start offering them ceramic onlays or crowns. Instead of offering their patients dentures for the missing teeth, they will start offering them implants. Instead of ignoring the deep bite and malocclusion, they can start offering orthodontics or some sort of build-ups to open the vertical dimension. If you focus all your energy or your associates' energy on those points, by default your production will go up. But if all the discussion is all about billings and production and number and figures and money, I can guarantee you it's not going to change. And if it does change the associate and they start to billing higher, it's going to be temporarily, and they're not going to be satisfied with the dentistry they're offering. If you have an associate who every discussion is all about money and finance and production, for example, every time they talk to you is always, how can I increase my billings? My hourly rate is very low. Their discussion with the front office about certain bookings, please don't book those bookings in my book because my hourly rate is a lot higher and it doesn't satisfy my hourly rate, or like when I have a cancellation I lose a lot of money. If every discussion coming out of them is all about financial gain and production, I want you to be very, very cautious with this type of associate. If you can't have the discussion with them and convert their mindset, instead of talking about billings and production all the time, they can start to think and talk about, how can I increase the values that I offer to my patients? How can I offer and execute more complex dentistry so I can give my patients valuable dentistry that will last them for long years and make them happy with their treatment and make me satisfied? If you cannot change this mindset and they're still focusing only on production and money, I think this type of associates can be red flags, because what happens, they might start to misdiagnose, be distracted, and just focusing on increasing their billings and production on the expense of being thorough, and also sometimes they might over-treat as well. So be very cautious with this type of associates. Try to change their mindset, and if you can't change their mindset, keep a very close eye on their dentistry, and if there is any issues or any concerns about their performance, you need to step in and make sure you exit them from your team. Now, if you find this information helpful, please make sure you like and share the video so I can provide you with more content. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask me in the comment below, and please subscribe to our channel so I can provide you with more content. Thank you very much.